Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Dave's Hobby Layer. The last video I showed some stuff that I was going to turn into scenery. Kind of didn't show you when I was doing it, but I got some pictures of it. Anyways, here are a few of the terrain pieces that I made the other day. I started to make it one solid piece. There's my guys. I'm an Empire player. I started to make it all one piece, and I used cardboard for the base because I was really running low on stuff for the base material. But I wanted to do some terrain, so I used one piece of 2-ply corrugated, and it wasn't quite enough to absorb all the glue and stuff. So then, as you can see, I went underneath of it and I put a few more pieces. It's good and sturdy now. I need to go around the outside of it with some putty, but for the most part, these pieces are done and they're ready to play on the table. I call this my rubble scatter. 3 or 4 or 5 good pieces of terrain you can throw around. You got all kinds of cover. You got heavy, light, and medium. But anyways, back to what I'm working on now. I always liked the Return of the Jedi and the Empire Strikes Back. I like the Empire Strikes Back because of the Hoth scene. The Hoth battle scene was really cool. I've always been fascinated. I've always been fascinated by the power generator. So I got some of these little cheesy potato lids from Taco Bell. Thanks, Taco Bell. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting them in half, and I've cut a couple in half already, and I've taped them together. This is just kind of a temporary fix, just to see how they're going to look when you put them on the table. Like right here, then we're going to have a little piece of pipe coming in between them. It's basically going to look like the shield generator from, when I'm done, I hope it's really going to look like the shield generator from Empire Strikes Back. So that's what I'm working on now, guys. I'm probably going to paint on my minis for a little while. I got a hot date with a Imperial Commander, and a couple of stormtroopers. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. I will make videos throughout this build. I didn't on the last one. I'm new to all this video stuff, man. I'm new to all this YouTube. I've watched YouTube for years, but I've never really made any videos or anything on it. So I'm kind of new to all this. It's going to take me a little while to get used to the habit of it. I mean, I'm not going to put on a big production like most of those guys do, but I'll do my best to entertain you. I'm kind of funny sometimes. Like I said, I'm just a big nerd in an apartment. And something else I found, I run across this toy I had gotten with some Star Wars die-cast vehicles, and they were really cool. And this one's not really shelf quality, so I just threw it in a box. And I found it the other day, and I'm really intrigued about the engines on this, and the shape. And I'm thinking at some point I can probably just kind of take Anakin out of the picture there and maybe put a cockpit in, and that would make a cool fighter. Get rid of that, obviously. You got to do some souping up, but it's already got the gubbins on it and everything, man. It's already got the Gromleys or whatever the fuck they call that shit. Stuff you put on there, but it's got some pretty decent detail to it. I mean, you can always add some stuff to it. But I was thinking about making a land speeder anyways. So, anyways, back to the shield generator. I will post more pictures. Like I said, I got some pipe and I got some little bobbits I'm gonna put on there. If it doesn't look exactly like it, it's gonna look pretty close. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in to Dave's Hobby Layer.